So hello traders, welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. This is Turner Forex. So basically, we'll be talking about why traders tend to lose more in the financial market. Just as the topic says, a single mistake can make you lose more in the financial market if you should not get to know what you are doing. Meaning that if you should not reflect on your trades, you are going to lose more in the financial market. So now, what do I mean by that? Most times, whenever people take trades, right? Whenever they take a trade, let's say they take a buy on gold, and the trade gets to is their stop loss before going to their direction, they'll be like, oh, it is the market, and they'll just feel pain and they will just let go of it, right? Onto the next, which is totally fine, but at the same time, it is wrong. Because for the market to have hit your stop loss and then go in your favor, there's a reason behind that. Most traders just tend to just place stop loss anyhow. They just tend to place stop loss anyhow. Okay, this is my entry point, my stop loss will be at this level, and boom, market will hit their TP. They don't even know the reason why stop loss is being placed, how stop loss is being placed. And one of the things I observe mostly is that one of the most underrated things that people don't talk about, or should I say they talk about it, they just feel like it is not really necessary like that, is strategy. So now they will be telling you that, okay, trading is more of psychology. Yes, we all agree that trading is more of psychology, but you have to get your edge right. You have to know why you are executing a trade, why you are exiting a trade, your stop loss level, your take profit level, why you are choosing a particular point as your take profit level. Most traders will tell you that, okay, anytime you take a trade, your highest risk to reward should be nothing more than 1:2. Yes, which is totally okay, but at least know the reason why you are closing at 1:2 and not just say, okay, you want to close blindly. So things like that are things that, okay, if you should keep focusing on why you're executing your trade, why you are moving stop loss to break even. Ask yourself all of these questions. Why is the market hit your stop loss before going into your direction? Okay, let me give you an example. There was a particular day I took a trade on gold, and my overall risk to reward was 1:31, right? So by the time I look out for my change of character, I look out for my change of character on the 1 minute time frame. I look out for my change of character on the 1 minute time frame. So most of the times like that, whenever I look out for my change of character on the 1 minute time frame, I don't tend to say that, okay, I want to add in more positions as the trade is moving in my direction. But this particular day, I told myself that I want to add in more positions, and luckily for me, I got to see a setup as the market was moving in my favor, right? I got to see a setup in between, and I just execute my position and then took partial profits. Now, what I by the time market moves in my favor, I entered the second position, took partial profit on the first position, put the stop loss of the second position as the partial profit of the second position, exactly the same price, right? Then I slept off. It was during the share session, GMT plus one Nigerian time. Then I slept off. Then what happened after that is that after by the time I wake up, I noticed that market has hit my partial profit, not my main stop loss. Okay, market has hit my partial profit, and then it later went in my direction. It's in full TP of 1:31, and I was like, I closed in partial profit of, I think, 1:2 or 1:2.5. Now look at that. Now by the time for some times after seeing that I get stopped out and the market moved in my favor and it's my TP, I was so pained. Then later on, I get to sit myself down and ask myself, okay, why did I even take partial profits? And at the end of the day, I get to realize that, me using 1 minute for my change of character is not an issue. But the fact is that I should have considered 5 minutes also before I want to say, okay, I want to move stop loss to break even. So now, yes, I might lose the money, but at least I have learned a lesson already. So that's like -1. So if my issue is like 10 in total, I've learned a lesson already, I've realized my mistake, and I've jotted it down. That is going to help me in the next trade. And what most people don't know is that they get to focus on the money a lot. Not knowing that the same mistake you make while trading an account size of $10, the same mistake you make while trading an account size of $10, that you don't get to realize Let's say you take a trade and you were risking $5, and market it your stop loss and then went back to your take profits. Then you just feel like, oh, the fault is not mine. This is for the fault is not mine. The fault is coming from the market. Yes, there are times that the fault is coming from the market, but there are times that actually the fault is actually yours, right? So you feel like, okay, the fault is not mine. I should just ignore the trade and on to the next. You take another setup. If that particular setup if something like that happens again in the future where you get to be trading account size of like $100,000, you will still make that same mistake and you will still lose money. So basically what I'm just trying to say in short is that always try to reflect on your trades. Okay, even if you win a trade, always try to reflect on your trade. And even if you miss a trade self, you should not be carried away by the fear of missing out. Okay, let's say you miss a trade and you're anticipating another setup. You should calm yourself down, reflect on the one you miss, or reflect on the one that you missed and it went in your favor. Why it went in your favor, how the change of character performed. Jot it down. That is how you get to go. That is how you get to grow as a trader, right? So basically, that's just it. If you learn one or two from this particular video, do what to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, and also I'll be going on an intense challenge, right, for this month of October, right? Following risk management, trading plan, and journaling, everything. So everything will be going on in my Telegram channel, and the link will be in the description box below. Yeah, so have a nice day. See you on the next video. See you in the next video, I mean. Yeah.